I know that there is a deeper root issue impacting your acne. You know that something deeper is happening, but you kind of don't know where to start. That's what this video is going to do today, because we're going to talk about the liver, this magical organ that impacts your skin in an amazing way and really supports natural acne clearing. Today, I want to go over why and how your liver impacts your acne. Plus, I'm going to share 3 practical and natural action steps you can take to start to heal your acne naturally by addressing liver challenges, plus 3 recipes you can use to start to heal your acne. So stay until the end for that, okay? Let go. Hi there, my name is Therese, and after 15 years of acne struggles, I finally cleared my skin naturally and created my acne clearing program, the Clear Code, to help you do the same. 10 years and thousands of clients later, I've made it my life's work to get you clear skin without harsh chemicals, pills, and/or crazy hormones. So make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new video. So first things first, you have to understand that the liver is this magical organ when it comes to our body. It does so much. The main reason that the liver impacts our body is how it impacts detoxification overall, and how it impacts estrogen detoxification and all other types of chemical and hormonal detoxification. Your liver basically has phases of detoxification, okay? And for our purposes, from an acne perspective, we're gonna talk about 2. We're gonna talk about phase 1 liver detoxification and phase 2 liver detoxification. Phase 1 of your liver's detoxification process is your first line of defense against toxins. It uses a group of enzymes known as the cytochrome P450 family to protect your cells from damage by detoxifying bad stuff out of your body, essentially. Now, that being said, for this process to happen, for this phase 1 to occur, we need an external catalyst. How many of you, I would venture it's 100%, drink coffee and then go to the bathroom? Comment below if that's you. This is a perfect example of an external catalyst impacting your liver's phase 1 detoxification. It's also impacting your digestion, your gut, all that stuff. But common phase 1 external catalysts are things like caffeine, alcohol, randomly things like paint fumes, steroids, birth control pills, sleeping pills, for example, can all be phase 1 or external catalysts for phase 1 liver detoxification. There are also foods that can act like catalysts to this experience as well. Things like vitamin C rich foods, so strawberries, bell peppers, herbs like milk thistle, dill, caraway, cruciferous vegetables. I'm sure you've heard me talk about this a lot. So things like Brussels sprouts, broccoli, cabbage, cauliflower, collard greens, citrus fruits again. So things like tangerines, oranges, all these things. All of those support phase 1 detoxification. And again, all you need to really understand phase 1 detoxification and are just overall how food impacts your body, it's so simple and silly, but like drink some coffee in the morning and let me know if you go to the bathroom. Simple. Now, let's discuss phase 2 detoxification of your liver, which is often where we get into challenges because it involves conjugation. Phase 2 is all about conjugation, and it uses 6 different pathways to take water-soluble phase 1 metabolites, so bad stuff, out of your body through your bile, urine, and stool. Just like phase 1, things need to happen to stimulate phase 2 detoxification of the liver. So in this process, two processes occur. Methylation and sulfation in particular that impact our hormonal acne. The methylation pathway detoxifies estrogen, among other things, and the sulfation pathway detoxifies excess thyroid hormones, neurotransmitter, and steroids. Phase 2 liver detoxification often requires things like sulfur-containing foods, amino acids like cruciferous vegetables, garlic, onions, meat, egg yolks, B12. So why would phase 2 detoxification of your liver not be going well, you ask? Well, the answer lies in potential gut dysbiosis. So you could be struggling with gut dysbiosis, and that just means kind of potentially an overgrowth of potentially opportunistic bacteria in your gut health. You may be struggling with chronic constipation. You may need more bile flow from your liver to stimulate these detoxification pathways, for example. You may not be getting enough fiber daily. So you may not actually be ingesting enough fiber via things like beans or lentils, vegetables, even in certain kind of whole wheat, whole grain foods can be really fibrous to help you detoxify things out. You may need more probiotics, beneficial bacteria in your diet, or you may be low in a certain vitamin, mineral, magnesium, which is super, super common, but that also supports like kind of a looser stool experience. And if you're low in magnesium, you can also be struggling with constipation, let me know if that's you. That's definitely me. And also what can happen is you may have a strong, or rather you may activate phase 1 detoxification of your liver, for example, by just drinking your morning coffee and or even having a glass of wine the night before, morning coffee the next morning, right? But then that second phase, phase 2, is kind of sluggish because you're not supporting the beginning of that phase. And if and when you're dealing with that phase 2, remember how I mentioned that sulfation and methylation are occurring and they support estrogen detoxification, thyroid hormone detoxification. I see a common challenge with women wherein they've recently taken the birth control pill or they've come off the birth control pill. And what happens is they begin to struggle with going to the bathroom consistently, so they're chronically constipated. And then what will happen is they'll be struggling with a little estrogen dominance. So they'll have acne show up kind of on their face or chest or their back mid-cycle and pre-period. Whenever I see this kind of constellation of symptoms, so mid-cycle breakouts, pre-period breakouts mostly here, and you've recently come off the pill anytime over the past 12 months, that's usually going to be linked to a little bit of estrogen dominance, so like kind of elevated levels of estrogen in relation to progesterone and testosterone, and or based on what you should have, and as a result you can experience more acne. So I want to talk about the 3 action steps that I mentioned at the beginning of the video plus the 3 recipes. So the first action step you can take to support healthy liver detoxification processes is to sweat daily. I know this kind of sounds silly. I don't care how you do it though. You could just literally go into the sauna. You don't even have to work out. Just go into the sauna and sweat, or go for a long walk and sweat, do a big workout and sweat. Any type of sweating is gonna help support detoxification pathways in general. I had a nutrition professor once describe the lymph nodes like this, and I found it really interesting. He said they're like a hose without a pump, or like a hose without a spigot. And the pump, the spigot, the thing that turns the hose on, is working out and sweating. So our lymph nodes contain a bunch of, the way we detoxify out bad things, and we need to work them. So that's why we sweat a lot here, right? For example, like all of those things are really supportive. You need to support the overall movement of lymph through your body and your lymph nodes in general. You need to support those. And the best way to do that is by sweating. Action step number 2 is to explore a tea like dandelion tea. So drinking dandelion tea, it's a bitter herb. It supports bile flow from your liver. It's one of my favorite ways to really truly start to impact overall digestion, especially if you're struggling with those mid-cycle or pre-period breakouts. And the third action step you can take is exploring another bitter herb like milk thistle, for example, similar to dandelion tea, and that it's a bitter herb. It'll support bile flow. It'll support overall liver detoxification and help you in a really positive, simple way that's also not an antibiotic or some other type of prescribed medication. It's way more natural route to support overall liver detoxification. Now let's discuss 3 recipes you can add into your weekly meal plan that are super, super simple, delicious, easy, and really support liver health. The first recipe is my liver lemon smoothie blend, okay? You add the juice of 1 lemon, a big cup of spinach, 1 tablespoon of flax, chia, or hemp seed, 1 tablespoon of extra virgin coconut oil, so extra virgin cold pressed coconut oil, 2 cloves of ginger, 1 tablespoon of maple syrup, 16 ounces of green tea, and then a banana. Delicious. Another amazing yum smoothie that you can grab has yogurt, flax seeds, pineapples, 2 clementines if you want, a medium banana, tablespoons of coconut chips, and or a tablespoon of vanilla pea protein. Those can be fantastic. And then the third action step that I absolutely love that I still use daily and or nightly, especially in the winter, is my golden latte recipe. You have 1 cup of almond milk and or coconut milk, a teaspoon of turmeric, teaspoon of cinnamon, a teaspoon of vanilla, a tablespoon of coconut oil, a dash of honey. You'll warm them all up on the stove, like cook them up, warm them up. And then my mom showed me this trick. You put them in like a tiny little blender. So if you have like a bullet blender, so you blend it after you've done that and it makes it frothy. It's delicious. The reason I love all of those recipes is that they're so easy, they're simple, and they taste good. There's no point in having you like chug with your nose closed a disgusting turmeric garlic concoction every day. You can't even sustain that, right? You want to find recipes and action steps that you can actually sustain over time. That being said, all of that being said, if you know that you struggle with some potential estrogen dominance and or some liver detoxification challenges because you struggle consistently with things like constipation and or potentially IBS and or you recently come off the birth control pill and you're breaking out mid-cycle pre-period right here and you want help, you need support, apply to my natural acne clearing program, the Clear Code. I would love to see if it's a good fit for you. We define your root acne triggers. We define the plan to clear acne naturally week over week. And then once we've done that, once we've been able to clear your skin naturally, we create your Clear Code, which becomes your sustainable lifestyle plan to actually keep your skin clear long term. Apply below. You can also check out our Root Acne Triggers webinar where I go over the 7 main root triggers for your breakouts and I share 9 action steps you can take today to start to heal your acne naturally from the inside out. Free webinar, register now, you can watch it immediately. And if you like this video, make sure you subscribe to my channel and hit the bell to be notified when I post a new one. And if you know anyone who's struggling with their skin, so needs extra support, mother, brother, sister, cousin, uncle, aunt, all the peoples, and they've been dealing with acne for a while and they really want to get to the root of the issue to start to heal it, please send them this video. I would love to see if I could help and or just be like kind of a spark of inspiration for them. Okay? See you next time.